I think I'm ready now. I was just setting some stuff up in the background. I'm just gonna have some fun and draw like a isometric interior. Alright, fair warning, I like moving my canvas around a lot. I haven't drawn live in like a long time, so this is kind of new to me again, but I'm gonna try my best. I always got to start with like the basic outline for the room, whether it's like a square or rectangle, whatever. I'm not even sure if that's straight, but something's off over here. Normally when I'm drawing these like initial boxes, I'm using like the actual hard guidelines, but I thought I'd try doing it the traditional way, but clearly I need more practice doing it. I think I fucked that up again. something like that. Or wait. Bro. I think the problem is I'm not like following the guidelines exactly how I used to, or how I'm used to. I'm still pretty new at like the isometric stuff, so I gotta get more practice in. Alright. Alright, I can see it now. I can see it. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright. So, the rest of them that I've been doing over the past 2-3 months have been kind of like bedrooms, and I kind of want to follow that theme. And I've been posting them not only on Instagram, but like Reddit, TikTok, ArtStation, a few other platforms. And some guy on Reddit mentioned that in the one that I posted last, or maybe it was like 2 posts ago I posted one, and there wasn't a refrigerator, so I'm gonna make sure I put a fridge in there somewhere. guess I didn't have to add like this bunch right here. Or maybe I did. Yeah, actually I did. What am I talking about? Some of these things I like just come back to later because it's too much for me to figure out in the moment. And I have major ADHD when it comes to like drawing these scenes. So I'm gonna finish this like bed portion, and then I might move to the other side of the room. And this is gonna be like fairly small room, it looks like. But I want to add like a kitchen area, probably on the left side. And then I also want somewhat of a entertainment area. I don't know, like maybe we throw a TV, like a really small TV up here. And it's really small. This is probably the smallest micro apartment I've done so far. I kind of want gotta round this out. Gotta add a blanket or something here. If there's a TV in this little indent, I'm gonna add a smaller one underneath. Maybe put like an Xbox in there or something. Can go into more detail in that later. And I want a window, thin one on the top. Maybe it'll be it might be a little bigger than this. Okay, so the point of doing this was to have the window kind of inlaid into the wall. Not even sure if I did this right. I don't even know how I got into doing isometric stuff. I think it was because I started playing this game called Tunic, and it's not very like cyberpunk themed at all. It's actually kind of like old school Zelda, I guess you could say. And I really liked the art. It spoke to me a lot. I never thought that I was gonna do isometric, but then I started working for the World of Nom Nom, like trading card game, and the art director on that project wanted some cards to be like video game inspired, and we both thought that video game inspired would look cool as in like isometric themed, so, or isometric styled. And I ended up doing like 22 isometric cards. Okay, I really gotta look at a reference here, and I'm gonna use my own art for this. Just real quick, because I'm trying to figure out like how the hell I even did this window right here. Okay. Sometimes you gotta use a reference. I think it's this right here. This should be angled like that, maybe. I try to keep my sketches like really clean, because if I don't, my brain just goes kind of haywire, and it's not it's just not good. So I feel like I sketch a little like more clean than other people. Um, it just works better for me. I know that like it's a lot slower than how you would normally sketch stuff, but I mean, it just works for me. Oh, yo, Poncho, what's up, dude? Yo, real quick, if you're still in the chat, can you let me know if like the audio volumes are at an okay level? Because I didn't even test this out. I'll be in and out, currently playing some Elden Ring. The setup is nice. Oh, thanks, dude. Yo, how's Elden Ring going? Well, you responded to me, so I'm gonna guess that the audio's doing good. Helping my friend out, he's struggling. Alright. This might look really weird. Everything is choice, dude. Sweet. I was pretty nervous about it, but thanks, man. It's a lot more complicated than just, you know, like hitting start stream on on Instagram. I'm just not used to it. Actually gonna move this over because I don't think it's centered at all. I have to open a few apps to get my shit running. I know, dude. I have like, I don't know, like 3 tabs open in OBS, and I was using like Lightstream earlier just to test it out, but like I think Lightstream just works better if I'm streaming on my, like, streaming games or something. Okay, the right side is really funky, dude, but like I'm honestly not even sure where this whole thing is going. I'm gonna stick to the left side of the room for now. Just because, yeah, I have like zero idea where what I'm gonna do with the bed portion. And the wall is kind of fucked up and whatnot. I like to think that this little panel that I'm drawing right now is kind of like the controls for the windows. Is this for a game? Since you asked, I guess I'll talk a little bit about it. It's a personal project. I'm probably not even gonna like talk about it thoroughly on social media until I'm ready to share more details. But so I'm working on multiple game projects right now. One is for a publisher. I think I told you, Poncho, but since there's like three other people in here, I guess I'll tell them too. I sold a mobile game idea to a mobile game publisher who happens to be my boss. It's Dungeons and Dragons plus Tamagotchi plus Pokemon. So if you can imagine something like that, that's basically what I'm working on full time right now. And then I have World of Nom Nom, like the trading card game, which is cool and all, but my passion lies in like the video game industry. So I've been teaching myself how to, like code on the, not recently, like the past month or so I haven't been like studying like a whole lot, but I've been like studying game engines like Unity and Godot for like the past 2 years now. The only thing that I don't really know how to do is code. And so what I'm doing here with these drawings that I've been posting is I'm trying to build a world set in like a cyberpunk environment, and it's going to be the setting for my solo dev adventure. So basically I'm trying to make a game all on my own. No team, just me. And I'm gonna use the knowledge that I'm getting from like the mobile game that I'm making right now and past mobile games that I've worked on. That's sick, dude. Thanks, man. So if this control panel is up here, right? That means space has to be open for it to be accessed. Because you don't want to be like reaching over something, in my opinion. And this is just like me talking to myself, but this is usually what is going on in my head. I'm trying to envision the person that actually lives in this room, and I want to say he's lazy. The room's gonna be quite messy when I get it down to the details, and he's a very, or they maybe it's a girl, I don't know. They are a very minimalistic person, and they play video games. That's why there's like a TV on the wall right here, and an Xbox or a PlayStation might fit there. I gotta look up a reference for that. I don't know what a PS5 looks like, dude. I actually don't. I've never owned a PlayStation. That's why I always like default to Xbox. We both have our foot into the TCG scape just cause bro. Yeah, honestly, if I didn't have friends that had like games that they were working on in the TCG community or industry, whatever you want to call it, I probably wouldn't bother touching it. I'm not really a fan of trading card games. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I grew up playing, I grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh and Zatch Bell and games of that nature, I guess. And those are card games. Those are TCGs. I used to have the little like Zatch Bell spell books. Like, I don't even know if you guys know what that anime is, but man, I rewatched it recently, like from start to finish, and oh man, that show had me crying. That Zophis arc just tore me apart, dude. Okay, when I'm like really lazy, I literally just copy and paste things. I hope no one's gonna judge me for that, but I'm working digitally, and my philosophy is it's already kind of like taking shortcuts, so why not use it to its full potential kind of thing. So I will copy and paste, and if I'm trying to like make sure that these angles are exactly the same, I don't want to. Maybe it's my perfectionist side, dude. I don't know. Doesn't even look like I placed it correctly either, but we'll roll with it. I'm not gonna forget the fridge this time. That guy on Reddit, he didn't like he didn't like you know talk shit or anything about the art piece. He was just asking me, "Yo, dude, where is the fridge?" And I kind of made up some nonsense like, "Oh, the fridge is." Let me just pull the drawing up so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. I'm gonna use a red or whatever pen, but he was asking where the fridge is in this drawing, and what I told him was, excuse me. What I said was, it's behind this little wall right here. Like on the opposite side of this wall. And it's of horrible design. And it would be very uncomfortable getting food in and out of this fridge because you're reaching over the sink, and there's also not a lot of space to, like cut food, like chop food up. Like maybe you would have like a cutting board right here or something, and like halfway over the sink or something. Or maybe a cutting board would slide out of this little cabinet here. I don't know if that's making any sense to anybody, but I'm like going on a huge tangent. Anyway, the point of that story was I'm not going to forget the fridge, and we're going to actually put the fridge right here. It's sort of like a mini fridge, I guess. Just hidden right here in this little indentation. And then this area right here will be the stove. And I'm imagining the person that lives in this room is about yay tall. So that's just... I don't normally draw like an arrow with a height mark, but I might start doing that because when I'm working on these, I think the hardest thing for me is staying consistent with the scaling. And if the character is this high, right? If they're this tall, that's telling me that this little kitchen counter is actually a little too short. See, if the person was standing over this, they'd probably be like having to bend over a ton. So I'm gonna just raise it up a little bit. And the fridge is a little more hidden, but we know it's there, so it's all good. I think that makes more sense. It's a little taller. In this window, I like playing with lighting a lot when I'm doing like the colors from what you saw in the other pieces that I just like scrolled past, but I think what I'm gonna do is have this window slightly open. About right there. It's totally not straight, but whatever. And then this one is just gonna be closed. And I'm not sure what type of shades I want to do, so I'm just gonna leave it as a square for now. And then I'm gonna move up here. Okay, I think I got it. I found a rhythm to this. And the bed, might redo the bed. I'm thinking about redoing the bed. Because I already did a bed that looked like this in my last drawing, so if I change my mind, there's always the undo button. So let's delete this. And I want to make it look more sci-fi looking and kind of like unconventional. So the bed is actually going to be going this way, right? Yeah. And then I can pull this back. Pull this back to its original. Okay, here we go. Because because I want it to be small. I want it to be a micro apartment. Kind of want to do something different, you know? Like the other ones over here, they're kind of like wide looking and not very, like, not super micro, but you know what I mean? Anyway, this is gonna be the bed slot right here. I'm gonna have to duck down into this one. There we go. I think you can kind of tell that it's a bed, right? I know there's like 4 people in here, so if you can tell that it's a bed, and you have the ability to type, please let me know. I want to hear your opinions. If not, if you want to be like lurking, that's cool too. I don't really mind. I'm like a lurker myself, you know. Okay. Let's see. What else can I do here? I'm actually gonna like remove the TV from this because I feel like it looks weird. Having a TV there when like you have this kitchen in the way. Like how would this guy, or how would they even like play on their console? Let's go back to the kitchen. Okay, there we go. So I think I'm gonna turn this into a sink. think what I want to do here is kind of make like a weirdly shaped faucet or something like that. Can go back and fix these details like towards the end. I normally save them for the end. I just want to put something in its place for now so I know what I'm looking at. Alright, now that this kitchen is kind of blocked out, got an idea. This section in the middle can be the washer and dryer. Alright, little details we can kind of just make up later. Just want to get the general idea down. I'm like trying to look at my washer and dryer just to get some inspiration. Let's see. Here we go. It's kind of like a light bar on top, I guess. Gonna add another one right there, just for the hell of it. And then maybe just to just to fill up this space, I'm gonna add like some storage. Okay, cool. This part isn't like too necessary, but I think it's a cool detail. I'm gonna add like a handbar. Might make it easier to like, get in and out of the bed area. Maybe add some storage down here. It's kind of a thick bar. Alright, there we go. What else can we do here? What do we have to do? The oven. The oven doesn't have a handle. And I normally make like a horizontal handle. But this time, I just want to like mix things up, This time I'm gonna make a vertical handle. Okay, there's like a huge empty spot above and next to the bed. I know that like this person who's living here needs some space to put their clothes, so let's add a closet. kind of want to give it like a little more character instead of, you know, making it a box with only a little flavor, like right here on the left side of the wall. Be kind of cool to, you know, add a little bit more to it. And this is like a little closet. So how do I want to do this? This is going to be the base of it. And I guess I guess going simple with it would be kind of cool, but let's see. Let me look at one of my older pieces real quick. Can't really do the same effect that we did there because it's more of like a vertical closet rather than like a large horizontal one. Let's just leave that there for now. And honestly, I don't think this person's gonna have a TV here. Let's just say that they spend a lot of time outside of their apartment here. So instead of that being there, I think what I'm gonna do is add something here, like maybe another window or an AC unit. I'm gonna come back to that. Okay, hold up. As much as I love this mix, it's it's giving me too much hype right now, so I'm gonna put on something a little more chill. Felt like I was like in a Cyberpunk 2077 mission or something, you know? Alright, back to the closet. might just split it down the middle. Which is like about right there, I think. I don't know for sure. I think I'm actually gonna open the door a bit. Just so you can you can tell exactly what you're looking at here. I think it's something like this. And you know what's crazy? I think I missed the most important part. Where the hell is the toilet at? If it's a micro apartment. Huh. Well, maybe it's like one of those apartments that have a community restroom. Maybe. Because that's actually a thing. I think that's the answer we're gonna go with. Spending way too much time on these fucking slippers, dude. What am I doing? Sometimes I just get lost in it. You know, I'm having so much fun just reworking these sketches, and sometimes that's just how it is. Okay, let's finally do something with these windows. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Keeping them like simple pull down shades could be nice, instead of the metal looking. But is it cyberpunk enough? That's the real question, because that is like the whole aesthetic that we're going for with this. Cyberpunk sci-fi. Screw it, man. Maybe they're just like
sheet metal pull down shades. I'd be very uncomfortable, but uncomfortable to deal with anyway. Yeah, I'll leave them there. Alright. It's looking pretty cool. Okay. Maybe we add like a little kitchen mat here. windows, dude. The windows. The thing is, I don't really mind doing it like how I normally do it. So, why not just keep doing it? Kind of wanted to change like the little window control panel. It was a little big. like this top portion right here. Right above the bed. This whole time that I've been drawing, I've been trying to think of something, but having a hard time over here. Yo, Pancho, what's up, bro? Thanks, man. You know, I got this far and then I realized there's no fucking toilet or bathroom. So, we're just gonna deal with it. This person is living in a community apartment somewhere in Kyoto, and that apartment has a shared bathroom. I'm getting this from like a video that I watched a couple months ago. It's like some guy, he goes around touring tiny apartments. I think his channel's name is Tokyo Lens, but yeah, that's where I'm getting it from. Pay extra for a room with a toilet. Exactly, dude. I mean, this room's probably like $1,200 a month, wherever this is, and then like, you know, something like this one might be like 3,000 a month. But you know, sometimes you gotta deal with what you can. And this person, they're sharing a bathroom. That's the harsh reality. It's a sci-fi cyberpunk themed world anyway, so you know, usually it's a pretty fucked up place to be. I think I'm gonna fix this faucet real quick. It's looking kind of funky. Dude, drawing this is making me want to play Tunic right now. I love that game and like all its isometric goodness. And then you mentioned what's it called, Elden Ring, and that just made me want to play it even more. I meant to ask, do you have any sci-fi games that inspire you? For these specifically, wait, let me grab some water real quick. For these ones specifically, I played like a bunch of Cyberpunk 2077 last year. But the actual isometric style comes from a game called Tunic. And I'm thinking like after I finish this sketch, I might just play it on stream, even though it's pretty late. I just want to play it, and it's got like this really cool isometric style. It's very simple and low poly, but the music and the combat, it all reminds me of like old school Zelda, or you know, like old school Nintendo 64 type stuff. And so I kind of like mixed that isometric style inspiration with like Cyberpunk 2077. I also got a recommendation for, I think it's called Stray. It's inspired by Kowloon City, and it's like a cyberpunk game, and you're playing as a cat. I know you have a cat, bro. I'm. Have you heard of this game? I swear you might have. You might like it. But you're basically a cat, and you're exploring like this huge cyberpunk city. I can't remember what you're doing exactly, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So this is a light fixture. This is a light fixture. There's got to be another one, right? It might be a little obsessive to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There you go. Oh, and there's also this artist that I follow that does a lot of cyberpunk stuff and sci-fi. His name is Davy Perkins. He kind of inspired me to do the isometric stuff too, because he drew like this isometric oh my god, I'm tripping over the word isometric now. But he drew an isometric exterior building, and that's kind of what inspired this right here. And then I thought, like this top section kind of looks cool. I wonder what what it looks like inside. And then I started drawing like the interiors. But yeah, this is almost done. That's dope. Sounds familiar. Yeah, you could find him on like Instagram, Twitter. I think he's on Twitter. Threads. I don't really use Threads that much. I've been using ArtStation a lot though, just because the industry that I work in, like the game industry, and all the game stuff that I've been doing, I feel like they got a good solid community on there. And it's kind of slow, like making or gaining followers on it, but I don't really mind the wait. And I don't really care too much about numbers anymore. It's kind of like a, if I get numbers, then I get numbers kind of thing. I'm kind of past that. And now that I'm past it, I feel free, dude. I feel pretty good. I'm actually a lot happier nowadays. It's that social media shit, dude. It hooks you in, and then, ultimately it's bad for your mental health. Like, oh my god, I gotta post once a week or once a month even. Like, nah. Yeah, I don't really like using Instagram. I just post every now and then when I have stuff to show. Yeah, man, like, sometimes I'll finish like one of these and I won't even post it for probably 2-3 weeks, just because as soon as I finish it, I'm running into other projects or doing other things, and it feels good to sit on it for a while, like cause you sit on these things, then you come back to them and you're like, oh, actually I kind of want to like change the size of this bed, or like the scaling looks off, and then it just looks better on your portfolio too, like you actually spent time thinking about it for a bit. It's more of a messaging app with some friends on there. Yeah, dude, for real. Same, I have sketch covers that I've got done that I just don't even bother posting. That's good, man, that's good. You should just sit on them for a while, because ultimately you might find something that you want to change, or who knows. I mean, like, you don't even have to share them. Like, I think that's something that social media kind of like burnt into our brains, especially early on, is like everything that you gotta make, you gotta share, because you need that instant gratification of the likes and the comments. And yeah, I looked back at like when I used to like post a bunch about like Instagram falling off and whatnot, and there's a lot of internal cringing going on, bro. There's a lot of internal cringing. Okay, I don't know what the fuck to do with this section right here. Let's see. We have to give this person some sense of life. Like, what is it? They don't have a TV, and I'm not gonna add a TV. And I'm thinking, what if they just had like this weird aquarium built into the wall? So it's kind of like above their bed, which is horrible design, like architecturally, because if it breaks, then it's gonna get all over their bed. But I'm thinking it could add some really cool lighting effects when I go into color this. Dude, a music guy? Shoot. Now you're making me double think here. Yeah, I'm using Twitch and that Discord as my like personal stuff. I've been having more fun on drawing on Twitch than I have in a long time. Dude, for real, like I think I had about like 6 max viewers on this stream, but like honestly it felt kind of good just like drawing again on here. And I mean, like, my gaming streams I get like a little more sometimes, and that's fun too. I don't know. I've been like so cooped up and not very I've been very introverted, and Twitch kind of makes me feel less like a hermit, because instead of talking to people, I'm like even if I don't have anybody watching the stream, I'm at least talking to myself instead of just being in my head all the time. The Twitch app sucks. I just got thrown into a random stream. Dude, I heard they like updated the mobile app recently. Is that what you're talking about? I'm gonna do the music, bro. I'm gonna do the music. This is gonna be like a stereo system. I don't even know what those look like. I'm literally just making up the design by myself. So like, I don't know what this is, but I'm guessing like it's kind of retro and it's kind of like a CD insert of some kind. Let me just look up a reference actually. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna move this down and this is gonna be like a bunch of buttons. And this is like a music guy or a music gal. So maybe they like fucking around with cassettes or something. So this is like a little cassette thing. My camera's like so weird when I'm drawing. Like sometimes I'll have it up here and I'm like focused on this right corner. No, you can't see like where my hand is, but I don't know. I get too into it sometimes. And then we need like some knobs. Some knobs and some buttons. Let's add some big knobs over here. Cassettes would be cool, smaller format. I love cassettes. Bro, I've been like low-key trying to like look for a Walkman. Not like the CD player ones, but like, you know, the really old school cassette player ones. I don't know if Walkman did the cassette ones actually. Did they? Can't remember what I was looking at. I feel like they did though. Anyway, I'm looking for one of those. And this is like totally not centered at all. It's like a pet peeve of mine. Oh, they did. Okay. Yo, wait. Let me try to find something for you real quick. I was drawing like all these little Walkman sketches. I think this was like 3 days ago, but I was like just sitting down thinking of like different concepts for a cool retro but also like cyberpunk feel to them. I might end up like rendering this one right here, the second box. I think that one might be my favorite one, but thanks, dude. Alright, and now this top section, it's gonna be kind of huge. But this is like the speaker. And then I'll cut it off early. I want to make one for like a little song request animation or something. Dude, that would be so sick. Like for Twitch? Do you do that? I've watched your streams like non-stop the past like week or two, but I don't think I've heard you do the song request thing. Oh, you do? Okay. Dude, that'd be fucking sick. Okay, we got the speaker on the top, the stereo. Let's add like a little slider thing here just for the hell of it. And maybe a few more buttons on the side. Now I'm just making shit up, but yeah, man, this is looking cool. I'm glad I took your advice here. And this is like kind of like a little light bar underneath. You got me during a good week. I normally do once a week, but been wanting to stream more often. Dude, I'm glad I caught your stream though, because honestly, I probably wouldn't have been streaming as often if it wasn't for you inspiring me to do so. I just kept seeing you pop on and I was like, damn, you know what? He's like putting in some major fucking effort. Like, what am I doing? I might be busy, but like, honestly, drawing like this and talking, even if it's to myself, is a lot more fun than just sitting down and shrimping. I'm getting too precise here with these things. I'm glad, dude. It's just fun, man. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. Bro, we gotta link up soon. Like, I keep thinking back to when you guys did that Whatnot live stream in LA, and I miss you, bro. It was fun. Alright, I think I'm ready to just color this thing now. Well, actually, gotta like go back and do the inks. Yeah, I have a friend who worked with me at MetaZoo and he wants to have us over. He's over in Eugene, so south of you, I think. Wait, are you talking about Seb? Is he the one? He's really in Eugene? Or is it somebody else? Nah, his name is Fahir. He wasn't an artist, but he's a cool ass dude. Bro, I have to go to Eugene soon because I don't know if you follow Fawnwood, but Shelly and I like got pretty close with her because she does the Rose City Comic Con with us every year, and she actually lives in Eugene too. We were supposed to go camping this summer with her and her boyfriend, but things have not aligned. One of the artists from MetaZoo I'm still close with loves them. She was also invited to Eugene. Dude, if you guys are ever like over here, I'd love to hang out. That'd be fun, dude. I don't really have a lot of art friends out here. I mean, like, when we first moved out here, we were kind of getting intertwined with the art community, but kind of just fell off a little bit just because of like our jobs. It'd be nice to like hang out with artists and do like some drawing and sketching sessions. Same, my only IRL art friend is Seb, and he's like 3-4 hours away. Holy shit, bro. Yo, I just realized it's like 4 o'clock for you, right? Or are you 2 hours ahead? I can't remember. Night owls, bro. Oh my god. Shit. Wait, what? Crap. My iPad was like ready to die on me just now. Dude, I love drawing on an iPad. I'm like tripping over so many words right now. It's kind of hilarious, but I like drawing on an iPad, but I really want to invest in a Cintiq soon. I'm like kind of over this small screen. And my hand's been killing me recently, like my middle finger especially. Like my middle finger on the middle knuckle is just like constantly throbbing nowadays. It's horrible. pretty sure that's wrong, but take breaks and stretch. Bro, I try. I actually went through a period where I wasn't drawing for like a week or two because of the pain. But, you know, bills and whatnot. Bills and the itch to draw, just in general, I guess. It's an addiction, bro. I know you know the feeling. It's a struggle, bro. It's You working on anything cool recently? Other than like the stuff that you've been streaming? Sketch cover commissions, assignment for the Chronicles of Arcane TCG. Dude, how is Chronicles of Arcane? Isn't Isaac is working on that one too, right? Nice. Yeah, the art looks really fucking sweet, honestly. It's got like a darker vibe to it than like the MetaZoo stuff that you guys were doing. Kind of dig it. Bro, I hope you don't mind me saying this, and it's like no flack on you or any of the other artists, but I feel like maybe like this is just my interpretation, but like maybe they rushed you guys too much, because I feel like all of you could have done. I mean, yours were actually pretty solid, but like a lot of the art on there could have. I feel like if enough time was put into it, it could have been, a lot cleaner. I'm trying. I'm trying to. I'm trying to be nice when I say it, but I hope you understand what I'm getting at here and trying not to be like super offensive or whatever. That was just like an outsider's perspective, I guess. I think some of us went off, but some people would deadass rush it. Nah, I hate some of the artists on there. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I only really paid attention to like yours and Isaac's work, but like in my opinion, yours and Isaac's were probably the cleanest looking on there. Emily did some nice stuff too, though. I like her stuff. We had one person who would try to finish like 5 assignments in like 2 days when we'd have like 7 days to do them. Why not just take the time to clean and spend more time with each? Dude. What the fuck? That's horrible. Like, there's no point in finishing early. Like, you may as well use up every ounce of time that you have to make sure that what you're putting out there to the public looks presentable. Like, that's wild. I don't know, bro. That's I would hate working with that because, like, if you guys have a special set coming out or you whatever the TCG terms are, like, whatever you have coming out, it just makes everybody else on the team look bad a little bit, like, because they're associated with the same project that you are, and yikes, dude. Yikes. That would piss me off. That rushing person recently got hired at another TCG, and right off the bat we saw her work and it looked rushed as fuck. Dude, some people never learn, man. Yeah, I try to take my time. As you can see here, I'm pretty fucking slow at drawing nowadays. It's funny because I used to do like
20 slaps in one live stream session. And I think if I tried doing that today, I'd be lucky to get like 2. Just because I can't hang like that anymore. Yeah, my problem was that she was trying to do the most work, and that was becoming the face of the game, and it was mediocre work. One of my biggest frustrations was just how complacent the fans were too. They were nuts for all the art, no matter how trash it was. Holy shit. What happened, dude? What happened? That guy got greedy. What was his name? Mike? Dude got greedy, bro. But I mean, he was a Wall Street guy, so it's kind of expected. At least I would think so. I feel it though, bro. That shit would piss me off. Like, I don't want to be associated with that. That's why I try to, like, be the sole artist on a team, because then I don't really have to worry about that. Those types of jobs are kind of hard to come by, though. Nice. We got the left side of the room inked. Man, I'm slow. Yeah, he had a few screws loose too. It was him and the most narcissistic person I've ever met running the company. With his scummy girlfriend and their even scummier TCG streamer. Oh my god. Bro, you're cracking me up. Dude, I live for drama though. Like, this is like some candy for me. Dude, I can talk shit about them all night. I mean, go ahead, bro. I'm listening. I got both ears wide open. That's how Isaac is, bro. I know, like, did we tell you that, like, he called me like maybe a month ago, and we were literally just like talking shit for
maybe like 4 hours, bro. Oh my god. It's some really sad stuff, though, what we were talking about, and not sure if I should mention it on the stream, just in case that person is watching or ends up hearing about it from the people that are watching. I don't know who these other two people are watching the stream right now. They've just been lurking this whole time. And I'm not sure that I fully trust them yet. Unless they start typing in the chat. Then we'll see. Isaac will always be the first to want to stay away from drama, but also the first to want to know. Bro, I'm like the same way, man. I've been watching... Okay, don't judge me, alright? But Shelly got me super hooked into Korean dramas, and fuck, dude. They're so fucking good. Like, that shit has me on the edge of my seat every night. Like, cause I'm just like, I'm addicted, bro. I'm addicted. Like, I think in the past 4 or 5 months, or actually no, in like 3-4 months, we've watched like 8 or 9 different series, and man, they're so good, dude. Your mom's been watching them, dude. Tell your mom to watch Crash Landing on You. That is like probably the best show I've ever watched. Bet I'm gonna let her know. Yo, when are you gonna do another game stream, bro? That Donald Duck one, Quackshot, was like hella fucking fun to watch. Especially like the bosses. I think my favorite part was probably the tiger boss. That one was pretty good. Also liked how like the popcorn was like a shotgun. I gotta say, like, it's pretty, like, for non-lethal options, that was pretty fucking creative. I know, dude, you were like at 1 HP. Damn, I really want to play Tunic, but it's so late. I might just stay up another, like, hour or two, though. I was just talking about how weirdly fat they reached for that non-lethal aspect. Yeah, I heard you talking about it a little bit in the live stream where you were doing the Quackshot piece. It's so funny, bro. Like, the game design team on that, they were in the brainstorm room for a while thinking about that one. Like, what does popcorn even have to do with Donald Duck anyway? I want to play Yoshi's Island next, dude. Like the N64 one or the NES one. They used up all their ideas for Mickey Mouse's Castle of Illusion. Dude, wait, what? You just unlocked a fucking memory for me. Wow, I haven't thought about that game in so long, dude. Holy shit. NES with the crying baby Mario, dude. I would definitely tune into that. Dude, that's the game everyone played, but my ass had Quackshot. Wait, so are you telling me you never actually played that game? Oh, I didn't play it until way later. It was a pretty good one. Yo, you know what game I've been thinking about recently? I don't know if you're into fighting games, but there was this Dreamcast game, and it was 3D. Power Stone 2. Have you ever heard of that one? That's an IP that hasn't been around for a while, but man, I would kill for another game. Power Stone 3, man. Where is that? It was kind of like Smash Bros. Especially like the recent ones with like the Smash Ball, but like instead of a Smash Ball, you're collecting gems and like, or Power Stones. And like, if you collect 3 of them, you go into like your ultimate form, and it was just badass. And all the levels were like destructible and stuff. It was kind of ahead of its time. The Dreamcast, dude, it had like some hidden gems on it. Sonic Shuffle, used to play that one a lot. That was like the Mario Party, the Mario Party of the Sonic universe. That's pretty sick. I was never extensively into fighting games. I've played lots of classics, but never went to him. I feel you. I don't really play many fighting games nowadays, but my uncle, who pretty much raised me growing up, he was like into Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat, and so I was getting my ass kicked like every single day pretty much on the N64. Good times. either getting my ass kicked or holding a controller that wasn't plugged in because he didn't want me to fuck up his game. Oh my god, that shit's funny. It's hilarious. I'm pretty ass at them, bro. Yeah. I want to stream Guitar Hero, dude. Do you have the controllers? Bro, you still have those? Oh my god. Yo, I don't know if you have heard about this, but did you know that the Rock Band studio got hired by Epic and they're basically making like a whole entire Rock Band game inside Fortnite? Like they're releasing instruments and everything. It might be the revival of the rhythm games, bro. I mean, they already have the mode in there right now. It's just that, like, they're gonna actually have the instruments and shit. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, the festival. Yeah, the festival. Bro. I know, I hella want it too. I haven't played Fortnite in a while. The new season just... It's fun, don't get me wrong. I'm just like more of like a simple type. Never really been into like what's it called? Card smash derby, destruction derby type shit. That's pretty much what the new season is like destruction derby. Cool. This is fucking solid, man. I like this one. It's probably one of my new favorites. Yeah, it's still the car season. But I think the new season's coming out fairly soon, I want to say. Fuck, my hand's killing me. I had a pretty good time, but I got pretty tired quick. Yeah, man. Dude, you gotta add me on there still. My hand is killing me right now. I might have to just, like, stop drawing and play Tunic for a bit. I'll do the base colors. Who knows, I might end up just finishing the whole thing. Fuck, did I not? Bro, no, I don't think so, but it's all good. I haven't even been on it. Like, I played maybe like fucking less than 5 games of this season. And I quit pretty early in the second season too. The one with the wings. I could not stand the movement in that season, dude. They went from like the grappling hook, which was like probably one of the best movement items in the game, to wings that just like, I mean, you could get shot out of the sky almost instantly. It was kind of ridiculous. haven't been playing too many multiplayer games. Elden Ring usually because my friend needed help, but besides that, some Helldivers maybe. Yo, do you have a PlayStation or are you gaming um on a PC? Oh, you got both. How's your PC build? Did you build it like by yourself or? I'm like in the middle of building mine. Oh, you had your brother's help? Damn, bro, that's cool. I gotta get back on building mine. I'm like maybe I think I just need the graphics card, really. Graphics card and a new like cooling system cuz mine is ass. Doesn't help that I have a cat either cuz her hair gets into like the fans and shit. Yeah, I haven't been playing a lot of multiplayer games either. I've been playing like a lot of No Man's Sky. Well, I guess you can play multiplayer on that. It's just like, well, by multiplayer I mean like multiplayer games where you're like shooting people or PvP. That's the word, PvP. Haven't been PvPing a lot. Oh shit! Oops. It's not what I want to do. You get I like PvP. I do like PvP in waves. Like, I'll get addicted to like Gears of War or something, or like Call of Duty or Fortnite or something for like a month or two, and then like I just need a break and I need to play some chill shit. Like No Man's Sky, I'm like kind of just chilling on there right now, exploring the universe. Warhammer 40k? My god, my iPad's like about to die again. What? They're coming out with another one? Bro. Yeah, I'm feeling it too, dude, and I'm like, it's low key kind of sad. I can't keep up anymore. These kids are running circles around me on Call of Duty, bro. And I used to be a huge nerd at that game in high school. And my abilities are just, they're gone, bro. It's sad. Space Marine 2, I've never played, but it looks fun. I've heard people say it's like a Left 4 Dead style game, but what? Left 4 Dead, but in space? Dude, I'm a sucker for space. Anything like that, I'm down. Wait, Warhammer is, yeah. Space Marine is literally in the fucking title. What am I talking about? I think I might be getting drowsy or something. I think I've been drowsy this whole time, actually. 360 quick scope from the top row, fat asses. Yeah, it is getting pretty late. Honestly, thinking about calling it, but fuck, I want to finish this so bad. It's 2 o'clock though. Shit, dude. Oh, dude, you're good, man. Like, honestly, if you want to like dip out, there's still like 2 lurkers in here still, like, and I might have to like talk to myself just to like entertain myself while I'm finishing this, but because they haven't said a single word, which is cool. I'm not ragging on you guys, but if Poncho leaves, I'm gonna be a little lonely over here, you know? It's so cool watching you work though, man. Thanks, dude. I'm like in the ugly stages of this shit right now. I feel like anytime I'm doing like the base colors like this, I get this feeling where I don't even want to finish it anymore. But then I think about like the last couple pieces that I've done, and then I'm like, you know what? I gotta stick it out. Usually I just recently I've been working with like some really low minimum, not low, but minimum like, colors on my stuff, and then I'm letting like the lighting and atmosphere do the work. So like that's why I created like this palette up here called Cyber Rooms. I don't know if you can see it actually. Oh yeah, you can. And it's mostly just like a gradient of these purples, and then like the bottom blues are actually shadows, like multiply layer shadows. It's kind of what I've been doing. I see how much potential it has when I see those flats, especially considering how dope these pieces end up coming out. I saw you had those. I was like, damn, maybe I should use the use the palettes. Wait, do you not use these palettes here? Or? I've been like kind of trying to curate them a little bit. Like before this stream, I had like ones that looked like this untitled one here. And wait, this is actually for Planet Miner. It just looks like a mess, dude. There's just too much shit going on and colors all over the place. I didn't want people like coming on here and possibly watching my stream and being like, yo, your color palettes are fucking all over the place. So I deleted a bunch of them actually. I used magma today on someone's stream for the first time. It's actually cool and I'm considering using it for my stream. Is that like one of these? Bro, I'll try to work faster so that you don't fall asleep, okay? I got you, dude. Watch this shit. We're gonna kick it up into high speed right now. Trust me, bro. Most people on Twitch are pretty cool. I've had some weird people before, though. It's like a website where it's a canvas and people with a link can draw on it. So, like a community art piece. What? Dude. That's fucking awesome. It's good to hear about the Twitch thing too. I'm like kind of new at it, so don't really know what to expect. Just gonna make all these buttons glow. Maybe not these ones though. Maybe just the screen for that one. And yeah, I think that's it. I noticed there was like a bunch of streamers that hopped in your stream the other day. Are those like people that you just met on Twitch? Because I know that you said that you don't share your Twitch info with what's it called, your following on Instagram. started to get pretty into Twitch last year, but not as a streamer, just spectator, made friends, and was a regular at a lot of streams while I worked. I would share my art and they encouraged me to stream since I was wanting to stream again. That's cool, dude. I didn't know that's how you like got back into it. Shit, did I do that on the wrong layer? Ah, fuck it. Screw it. Damn those layers, man. Actually, you know what? I don't even need them. I'm gonna merge them all. Yeah, at one point I noticed my workflow would be more productive when I had someone else on that was working. I can actually kind of agree with that because I'm gonna be honest, if I was starting this piece by myself tonight, I would not have made it anywhere this close to finishing. Yo, have you heard of Coolers? The website Coolers, COOLORS. That's where I get all my color palettes. It's pretty useful, dude. If you haven't heard of it, I would recommend checking it out. Yeah, if it was earlier, I'd probably be working too, but I started to set a time to stop working. That's healthy, bro. That's healthy. You gotta maintain that. MetaZoo had you fucked up with your schedule. Yeah, no problem, dude. Honestly, you should check it out. It's like probably my most used tool for colors. I used to have a bunch of books that I would look at, but you can randomly generate color palettes, and like you can just to give you an example, if you find a color that you like on Procreate, like on this wheel here, let's say it's a blue, right? And then you go to value. You can't see me clicking value, but on the bottom of the color palette thing, you can go to the value thing. And then you have this hexadecimal. Oops. You have the hex code, and you can type that hex code into one of the color panels on coolers, and then you can lock that color in, and then you can generate a color palette that is basically like complementary to that color that you put in. You can even put like multiple colors, but yeah, I'm like mostly working with hex codes now and trying to make color palettes very, cohesive. It's hella useful, man. Oh shit. Oops. Damn. Had that blue color on wrong layer. Can't be having that. That's unacceptable, bro. Yo, I saw that you have like these token things for like people that type and comment on your stream. Is that like something that you get when you're an affiliate, or motherfucking wrong layer shenanigans? For real. I need help over here. That looks disgusting. What even is that? There we go. Yeah, that's an affiliate thing. It's pretty chill and fun stuff. I try to think of fun things people can redeem. Okay, that's cool. I'm looking forward to that, definitely. Outside color. Bro, give me a color that you think would go with this color palette for the outside, like right here where this red is. Cause if I don't get a suggestion, I'm probably just gonna go with yellow, and I've been going with yellow. Like, I don't know, yellow's pretty solid though. Damn. No, I can't go with yellow. I can't do it. So much pressure. Okay, how about we just color it this color, and then I was gonna say a light orange or yellow. Okay, maybe that's the move though. Maybe that's the move. I'm gonna just leave it red for now. Pink, red, whatever you want to call it. We'll leave it that color for now. And then we're on to the fun part, the shadows and the lighting and the ambiance. Okay, let's see. The lighting, I actually kind of want to... Wait, I need this color. I actually kind of want the light to be on in the closet, and I want it to be the same color as outside. I don't know if this is going to work, but kind of want it to be the same color as outside, but then it kind of looks like it's a door to going. Maybe I need to make it blue, actually. And then I'll just dim that light later on. Oh, basically it's a multiply layer, so I don't know if you work with multiply layers on digital, but you just make a layer on top of the base color layer, and then you go all the way up to multiply, and then I have this blue color here in my color palette, and then I just like fill the whole thing. And then to get the lighting effect that I've been doing, I just erase away where I think the light would be. And I'm going to use my custom brush for this. So the light is coming in through this window. It would hit. This is the fun part, bro. This is like my brain trying to put myself in this room and think about like how the lighting is. You know how lighting is, dude. I see you do lighting. Like you don't even need me to explain it to you. You're like a fucking god with Copics. Except you're doing it like the harder way. I'm doing it like the easy way. Forgot to color this a different color. This is like the inside of the sink, so it's kind of like metal, or at least that's what I imagine it to be. I was actually just trying to explain lighting to a person earlier today and was getting frustrated. Yeah, I mean, I probably would have kept trying to explain it to you if I myself understood what the fuck I would even be talking about. It's hard, man. Like, I feel like you just have to study 3D things. 3D objects in real life. Movie stills are pretty solid references. So the light is like not gonna hit the right side of the room at all, really. Might hit a little bit down here, and it might hit along this right here. How far it goes is the real question. I think I'm just gonna do the whole thing, actually. That might look cool. But the pot is obviously... Pot's casting a shadow, so... Something like this. Something like that. Maybe it's catching these plates right here. And the inside of that bowl a little bit. And that's like, I mean, that's like pretty much it. I might even tag it a bit down here. Have it come out a little bit. Actually, wait, hold up. It would have to be... It would have to be further out, actually. Like over here. Because, like, this whole thing right here is casting a shadow, so... Or it would be casting a shadow. This is fun, dude. I love lighting so much. Maybe this whole square can just be in light over here. Fuck it, we'll just try it out and see what it looks like, and if it's ugly, then just put the shadow back. I might just drag it over the line a little bit. Something like that. And then I make multiple multiply layers for when I want to get like darker areas, like this wall might be a little darker. Down here be a little darker. And it's the same color that I use to like darken everything. I'm just... When you add a multiply layer on top of a multiply layer, it just like adds on to the darkness. Yeah, it stacks. That's the word I was looking for, yeah. And then because I want it to pop out, I gotta grab this color from another piece real quick. The background color. There we go. Now it's kind of like popping out a little more. happened
Sell
there?
to your customers anywhere with Shopify, the commerce platform designed for entrepreneurs. Online, on
Shit.
social, in person, and on
I
the
didn't know
go.
what.
Get the tools you need
I
to
don't know
sell
what
the way you want.
pen I was
Powered
supposed
by
to use.
Shopify.
Yeah, so basically the lighting's done. I just gotta. Wait, what? I just gotta like find the right color for it. And I'm thinking of going a light orange, bro. Fuck it. Thanks, dude. I'm pretty happy you stuck around this long, actually. That would be in shadow. Yeah, man, of course. Gotta support, you know? Gotta support the homies, dude. That whole thing would be in shadow, I think. Because. Yeah, just because. It doesn't have to be perfect. There was me trying to go into explanation mode, and then I was like, yeah, nah, fuck that. It's just cool because I don't think I've ever seen your process for this type of work you've been doing for a while now. Yeah, I haven't really posted anything regarding the process to my like past 6 months of work or so. So it's kind of cool, like being able to share that again. I mean, I would post like, you know, like sketch layers and value layers and stuff, but doing something like this feels good. It's been a while. Getting all the edges. Oh, dude, it's coming together now. We're really getting there. Sorry if me moving the camera around like non-stop is annoying, by the way. I can't help it. We're like upside down, sideways, right side up. I feel like that might get a little disorientating to viewers. My bad, dude. Do you have a paper texture for your iPad? used to, but it is grinded down to like straight flat. So I might have to get a new one. It's actually been causing me a lot of trouble lately. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. The bed needs to be a bit in shadow. Actually, the whole thing could be in shadow. This whole thing right here. And this should be like way darker. And then one more layer. One more layer of shadow somewhere, dude. Somewhere. I usually do like 3 layers. For this, I think I'm just gonna... This closet's kind of like blending into the side of the wall. So that can be darkened a bit. Nice, nice. And then here's the real moody part. You take... Actually, to be on the safe side, I group all of them, duplicate the group, and then I flatten it. Oh wait, no I don't. I flatten all the shadows, there you go, and then I darken the shadows. Might play around with the shadow color a little bit. That looks kind of cool. I gotta go back into the line work actually and like do some texture stuff. like some grime on the walls or something. I don't know. Make it look lived in. Kind of like that. Definitely got some grime on this sink over here. There we go. Some indents on the wall. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let's see. Bloom that a bit. Oh wait, before I do that. Maybe some subtle, very subtle rim lights. Damn, where is that? Shit. I think I got rid of one of my usual highlight colors. Damn it. I don't even know how that happened. Okay. Yeah, this is... Yeah, there you go. There's only a couple more steps left. Let's see. I kind of want to just check this out and mess with the color a little bit. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. Maybe. I think I like it because the orange light just pops through a little more. get this overlay layer. Some subtle like airbrushing to emphasize the light coming through. It's a bright light, dude. This person's living in a cave. And then blur it a bit, make sure to cut back on that because that's in shadow. It's pretty cool. And then I'm gonna duplicate this again. I duplicate these layers just because like I want to make sure that I can go back if I need to. And this light's supposed to be kind of dim. So we'll get an airbrush and kind of gently massage that light in the closet.
How long have these meal kits been in my fridge? 1 week? 2? How much am I spending?
Until it's at like a level that I'm.
Hey Erica, did my subscription go up?
When your
That I'm
questions
okay
about life
with.
turn into questions about money, there's Erica, the virtual financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter. Only from Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Erica is only available in the English language. You must download the latest version of the mobile banking app.
Looks alright.
Select mobile devices. Your chat may be recorded and
I
monitored.
think I
for
could have
quality
done better on
assurance.
it, but
Data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America N.A. member FDIC.
I'm gonna just leave it like that. And then I'm gonna merge them all. And then I have this overlay layer that I created it's a color that I just normally use. I'm just gonna grab that. And then tweak that. Helps kind of like pull all the colors together. Like even more so, I guess. And then I'm gonna copy that. Paste it. Lower the opacity. Put it on something like an overlay. And then go to a gradient map. And I think I need to lower it even more. And that kind of like pulls the colors together even more, so and then I usually grab the line work and throw like a random color on it and then kind of lighten it up a bit. So it's not like black. I don't know, I feel like it adds a little bit more to it that way. And the background's a little, it's a little too dark, I think. Or maybe not dark enough. Might just go with black for this one. If it's a little too dark, I'll just like tweak this like very slightly, like 1 or 2%. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. One thing though that I'm noticing is these lights. I feel like I didn't experiment with the light color enough. I just want to see like what other possibilities are there. And I mean, I'm probably going to go back to the blue because blue and orange are complementary, but just to be sure, you never know, dude, you never know. Yeah, I'm just going to keep that the way it was. And then I'm going to like group everything again. This is like the final touch, dude. This is the final touch right here. Group everything again. Duplicate it. Flatten the whole thing so it's like literally just this one object. And I'm really into like retro anime grit. So I do the noise right here, noise option. Like between 8, I'll do 7 this time. 7, and then I go down to chromatic aberration. And then slide that like slightly. Maybe like 4%. And then you get like this sick ass like retro feel to the whole thing. Retro anime feel. Cool. And that is pretty much it, dude. Yeah, the noise thing is amazing, bro. Like, just look at that texture, and I didn't even have to do any of it. Sounded lazy of me, but yeah, man. That's pretty much it. This one turned out pretty dope. I'm liking it. Just want to see how it looks like lined up with the others. Man, that is fucking awesome. This is going on my art station. I guess one thing though is like I could have done better with this closet lighting, but it's alright. Everything else looks pretty solid. That's all that really matters. Yo, dudes and dudettes potentially. Thanks for watching me draw this awesome little scene from scratch. Definitely gonna post this on Instagram tomorrow. Turned out awesome. I'm loving it. But yeah, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for me and probably later for you guys. So I'm gonna like break the shackles and get us all to bed. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Poncho. Yeah, I'm gonna go like ice my wrist now. Alright, guys. I'll catch you later.